So imagine in the space in front of you, imagine in the space in front of you are Buddhas and Bodhisattvas filling the entirety of space. And imagine you're surrounded by all living beings. And generate a sense of useful fear that if you continue with your unproductive habits of body, speech, and mind, that you'll perpetuate your own suffering and the suffering of others indefinitely. Then recognize that these Buddhas and Bodhisattvas before you represent an alternative to that. That by definition, they possess the characteristics and qualities that you wish to develop in yourself as an alternative. And so they are an appropriate place to seek refuge, an appropriate place to put your energies, an appropriate place to put your trust. And then we recite the refuge prayer. Zung yu julun zugi junum no janju varju dani gyabzu chi dagi jinso gi pe sonam gi jola benju zung yu jubor jo zung yu julun zugi junum no janju varju dani gyabzu chi dagi jinso gi pe sonam gi jola benju zung yu jubor jo Sun yu jorun zogi jonam chanju boru dani gyabzo chi dogi shenzo gibe zonam ki chola benju zang yu jupo sho. And then you develop a sense of regret for the actions of body, speech, and mind that are unproductive to your for yourself and unproductive for the benefit of others. So you can just think, I regret that, I regret that, I regret that, or I regret this, or I regret this. And regret really is sort of the most important part of this process. Maybe I would argue that. And then we do the visualization. So above the crown of your head, seated upon a lotus seat, are Vajrasattva, father and mother. Their bodies are white. Each has one face and two arms. He holds a dorje and bell. She a curved knife and skull cup. They're embracing each other. The father is adorned with 6 mudras, the mother with 5. He sits in the Vajra posture and she in the lotus. Vajrasattva is your root guru, the holy mind of all the Buddhas, the Dharmakaya, a cloud of unbearable compassion, which embraces me and all other sentient beings, appears in this form to purify yourself and all others. The moon disk. Vajrasattva's heart stands a hum encircled by a garland of 100 syllable mantra. A powerful stream of white nectar flows from the hum mantra garland, and you are cleansed of all sickness, spirit harm, negative karma, and obscurations. Oh, Vajrasattva SAMAYA, MANUPALAYA, Vajrasattva DENOPHA, TITHA, ANURAKTO was everything and never used as every garment is a maze, SHRIYAM KURU, BHAGAVAN, TATHAGATA, Vajra SAMAYA, MANUPALAYA, Vajrasattva DENOPHA, DIDO, SUTO, SUPO, ANURAKTO was everything and never used as every garment is a maze. SHRIYAM KURU BHAGAVAN TATHAGATA Vajrasattva Om Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA SUPO ANURAKTO SARVA MEPIYATSA SARVA SHRIYAM KURU BHAGAVAN TATHAGATA Vajra Mahasama Isava Om Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Mevawa Anarakta Mevawa Sini Mepiutsa Sarikama Tsutame SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Om Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Sarazira, Mevayata Saragama Sutame, SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Om Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Mevawa Anarakta Mevawa Sarasini Mepiyatsa Saragama Sutame SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Mevawa Anarakta Mevawa Sarasini Mepiyatsa Saragama Sutame SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Mevawa Anarakta Mevawa Sarasini Mepiyatsa Saragama Sutame SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Om Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Mevawa Anarakta Mevawa Sarasini Mepiyatsa Saragama Sutame SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Mevawa Anarakta Mevawa Sarasini Mepiyatsa Saragama Sutame SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Om Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA JINOMEVO Zudogaya Mevawa Zubogaya Mevawa Anarakta Mevawa Sarasini Mepiyatsa Saragama Sutame SHRIYAM KURU Bhagavan Sarvitagata Vajramamimutsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sava Om Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA TITHA JINOME BHAVA SUTUKAYAME BHAVA SUPAKAYAME BHAVA ANURAKTO BHAVA SARVASINI ME PIYASA SARVAKAME TSAME SIDDHI KURU SARVA TATHAGATA VAJRA MUNTSA VAJRA BHAVA MAHA SAMAYA Vajrasattva SAMAYA MANUPALAYA Vajrasattva DENOPHA TITHA JINOME BHAVA SUTUKAYAME BHAVA SUPAKAYAME BHAVA ANURAKTO BHAVA SARVASINI ME PIYASA SARVAKAME TSAME SIDDHI KURU BHAGAVAN SARVA TATHAGATA Vajra Vajra Bhoma Samaya Zava Vajra Samaya Manuvalaya Vajra Denopatita Jinumeva Sudakaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anarkameva Zarisini Mepia Zaragama Sutsame Sitin Kuru Bhagavan Zavitatagata Vajra Vajra Bhoma Samaya Zava Savizamaya Manuvalaya Vajra Denopatita Jinumeva Sudakaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anarkameva Sarasini Mepia Zaragama Sutsame Sitin Kuru Bhagavan Zavitatagata Vajra 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 Samaya Zava Vajra Samaya Manuvalaya Vajra Denopatita Jinumeva Sudakaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anarkameva Sarasini Mepia Zaragama Sutsame Siddhim Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadagata Vajramamasa Vajrabhama Smayasava Om Vajrasava Samaya Manubalaya Vajrasavatina Patita Jinameva Sutukaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anuraka Meva Sarasini Mepia Saragama Susame Siddhim Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadagata Vajramamasa Vajrabhama Smayasava Om Vajrasava Samaya Manubalaya Vajrasattva Patita Jinameva Sutukaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anuraka Meva Sarasini Mepia Saragama Susame Siddhim Guru Hum Bhagavan Zavitagata Vajramamasa Vajrabhama Smayasava Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Patita Jinameva Sutukaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anuraka Meva Sarasini Mepia Saragama Susame Siddhim Guru Hum Bhagavan Zavitagata Vajramamasa Vajrabhama Smayasava Om Vajrasattva Manupalaya Vajrasattva Patita Jinameva Sutukaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anuraka Meva Sarasini Mepia Saragama Susame Siddhim Guru Hum Bhagavan Zavitagata Vajramamasa Vajrabhama Smayasava Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Patita Jinameva Sutukaya Meva Subakaya Meva Anuraka Meva Sarasini Mepia Saragama Susame Siddhim Guru Hum Bhagavan Zavitagata Vajramamasa Vajrabhama Smayasava Vajrasattva Think from the crown of my head, Guru Vajrasattva says, son of the race, your negativities, obscurations, and broken and damaged pledges have been completely purified. Think, before Guru Vajrasattva, I vow never again to commit those negative actions from which I can easily abstain, and to not commit for a day, an hour, or at least a few seconds, those negative actions from which I find it difficult to abstain. And you imagine Guru Vajrasattva and Mother completely satisfied with that pledge. And then imagine that Guru Vajrasattva and Mother dissolve into light and descend through the crown of your head. to your third eye region, filling your body with light, purifying all the obscurations and negative karmas collected by the body. And then descends to the throat, filling the body with red light, purifying all the negative karma and obscurations collected by this speech. And then descends to the center of the chest, the heart region, filling the body with blue light, purifying all the negative karma and obscurations collected by the mind. And then you imagine white, red, and blue light all happening at the same time, purifying all the obscuration, negative karma created by your body, speech, and mind. And then imagine Guru Vajrasattva and Mother dissolves into you so that you become inseparable from a purified body, speech, and mind. Then imagine your body and the bodies of all beings arise clear as crystal. And no universe, nowhere in the universe is there negative karma or suffering, because every living being in the universe has been purified. And then think you, the creator of karma, the karma created, the action and the karma created, and the result of karma, are all empty of inherent nature or empty of intrinsic existence. And you dedicate all the merit of your actions here today, all the effort coming here, all the merit of people organizing this event, all the merit of all the people printing all the booklets, the merit of the people that taught me the practice, all that, that positivity. We can dedicate it. So we can dedicate to long lives of all spiritual masters, particularly our own teachers. Maybe always from our side see the best in their qualities. And may we always work to serve them. And may all their holy wishes come to fruition. And may all those that think of us, remember us, dream of us, speak to us, hear our body, hear our voices, see our bodies, touch our bodies, like us, love us, hate us, hurt us up to the point of killing us. May they never be born among us. May they always meet qualified Mahayana teachers and friends. May they become Buddhas in that very instant. May all the environmental problems of this earth instantly cease, in order that those who practice may begin in peace, or may continue to practice in peace. Those who have yet to hear the practice may hear it in peace, and those who are about to begin practicing may begin in peace. And may all wars, quarreling, fighting around the world in all the various countries. So in the United States, Afghanistan is in the news, but it's all over the world. Haiti, so may all those different forms of distress, may they instantly cease. And may all non-human beings have every kind of happiness, be free from every kind of suffering, and become Buddhas as quickly as possible. May all the mundane needs of beings be met. So may everyone have food and shelter and companionship and medicine, and may all beings have everything they need. And when we have an opportunity to help beings acquire those things, not hesitate to act on that. And then may all the spiritual wishes of beings come into fruition. So beings want to practice, go on retreat, ordain, build buildings and artwork, and memorize things and study and learn and meditate. May all beings have their spiritual wishes come into fruition. And if we ever have the opportunity to help a being in this way, then they would not hesitate to help them. And then many people have died or have begun the process of dying, or have found out they're about to die soon. So may all those beings become instantly well in this very moment. And if that's not possible, then may they transition smoothly into the Varna and become enlightened there. And if that's not possible, then may they be born human, be qualified Mahayana teachers of friends, and become Buddhas in that very lifetime. And may we never be separated from the four wheels of the Mahayana vehicle, the path of renunciation, bodhicitta, pure and emptiness, and 2 stages of tantra practice. May all institutions that support spiritual development have every resource they need: money, praise, attendance, buildings, whatever they need, like Tuptu Norberling and other FPMT centers around the world. May they have every resource that they need. And then at the very least, no matter what happens in our lives, whether we become Buddhist or not, whether we stay Buddhist or not, no matter what, as much as possible, then may we always have a warm heart, gentle heart, kind heart, because that's the most important part of all these practices, is to be able to develop that. And then if you have any special dedications, you can quietly say them to yourself. So we know people that are sick, we know people that are dying, we know people that are suffering in some sort of way. And, we may be the only person in the whole universe that is representing those people here in this moment. So we have a special kind of obligation or responsibility to represent as many people as you know, as we know about, so we can dedicate for those people. Okay, so it's 8:29, almost 8:30. So thank you very much. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you next week. Well, that's my plan anyway.
Thank you so much,
okay,
Michael.
you're so welcome.
Thank you so lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, have a lovely evening. Sleep well. Take care.
Good night, everyone.